Hey guys, welcome back to the Geeks of Wrath. This is Symbiote Saiyan,
And in-game?
and we've got some pretty great topics for you guys today. First of all, June is right around the corner. We are already halfway through May, which is fan-fucking-tastic. I cannot believe how fast this year is going. Deadpool 2 is coming out today, which is awesome. But we're not going to be talking about that, or at least I'm not. Because, like I said, June is around the corner. It means my favorite holiday of the entire year. The holiday that lasts a full week. And, of course, I'm talking about E3. Coming up in June is E3 2018. And I'm curious as to what in-game you are hoping to see at E3 this year.
You really have to ask that?
Aside from Kingdom Hearts 3, that's coming out in December. I wonder how much they're really going to fucking showcase.
Better be a lot, because we haven't had a good amount of news in a while.
I'm pretty sure, actually, what Kingdom Hearts will probably do, and here's my assumption, D23 is like a month afterwards, and it's Disney's big entertainment expo, and they have been dropping the Kingdom Hearts stuff at D23 for the past couple of years.
I know, and it's stupid. I'd like, honestly, to see another Soul Calibur be in production.
That would be dope. I hadn't even considered another Soul Calibur.
Considering the stinker that was Soul Calibur 5.
Well, I didn't they announce another one already? Like,
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure another Soul Calibur was announced, and they're gonna be going back to not playing as the hero's kids, but playing as the heroes.
Yeah, that's a wise decision.
Okay, so let's say they announce a Soul Calibur 6. What special character do you want to see make the cut?
Like, special character, like one from another series?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. So it'd have to be another fighting game, probably.
I don't know. Legend of Zelda isn't a fighting game, and Link was a character. Spawn wasn't from a fighting game. Spawn was a character. Ezio was from a fighting game. He was in it. In fact, I think the only fighting game character they've ever used is Heihachi.
Trying to think here, man.
Sorry, go on. My apologies.
No, you're good.
Sora.
No. No.
Sorry, we've talked
'Cause
about
they'd have
Kingdom
to-
Hearts in every podcast
They'd
so
have
far.
to very much limit his movement, and I'm not okay with it. I'm trying to think of characters that don't have that much movement as it is.
Is this really that difficult for you? I figured you would have like a million answers out the gate.
No, not really.
Or
I'm
geeky.
going to go with Mega Man. I'd like to see him in a good fighting series.
That would be interesting considering everyone else uses like physical, non-projectile weapons. I don't know what you would call non-projectile.
No, they have, like, especially when you can make your own, and there are characters that throw bombs and shit.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so first of all, we want to see X, not Mega Man. We want to see X.
Mega Man X, sorry.
Yeah, just want to clarify that. Yeah, he'd be a really, really interesting one.
I said good fighting game. I was throwing shade at Marvel vs. Capcom, not Smash Bros.
Oh, I actually was genuinely curious, and yeah, oh man, Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite was just garbage. Yeah, no, if I was gonna throw a fighter in there, I would like to be able to use the Ninja Turtles and just the alternate costumes be the different weapon choices, basically.
Injustice 2 did it.
Did it really?
Mm-hmm.
You can play as the Ninja Turtles in Injustice 2.
Yep.
Well, fuck me hopscotching backwards. I didn't
suck.
know that.
They suck so hardcore.
Do they really? Man, that's sad because, first of all, I'm not a DC fan. Not that I have anything against DC, but being a Marvel guy, I haven't played Injustice 2. The Injustice storyline, as far as the comics go, are super cool. But I haven't played... I played the first Injustice, not 2. Didn't know they did that. Damn it. That takes away from what I wanted, and I thought that was such a cool fucking idea.
But you know what I do want to see at E3 this year?
What's that?
Whatever new Bioshock they're working on.
They are working on new Bioshock, aren't they? If they can get back to the horror roots from 1...
As long as they don't go back to Rapture, I'll be okay.
That's true. Yeah, no, I agree. I think we should have a new location, but a location that has a frightening atmosphere. Unlike what was it called in Infinite? I don't remember.
Columbia.
Okay,
Columbia.
Not that Infinite was inherently a bad game, but it was a bad horror.
It had the
game.
better story of all of them.
I agree. I would definitely say it had the best story, but I play horror games for horror, and that one just fell flat for me. To me, Bioshock is a horror series. No, I would like to see first of all a new Fallout. And you and I have discussed where we want the new Fallout to take place.
New Orleans.
Yeah, you say New Orleans. I say St. Louis. I would love to see a Fallout, because we're from Missouri. I go to St. Louis probably 4 or 5 times a year. I would love to see an area that I'm super familiar with. So definitely a new Fallout game is what I would like to see. And if Obsidian takes the helm, shit, why not? New Vegas was fucking dope. If the main Bethesda team is working on something else, instead of Fallout 5, we could just do Fallout St. Louis or Fallout New Orleans. Fallout New Orleans.
I'm also very interested to see if at E3 they're gonna announce anything for Overwatch as far as characters or maps or anything
I was wondering
like that.
the same thing about Dragon Ball Super, if they were going to announce any new upcoming DLC for Dragon Ball Super.
Fighters?
Dragon Ball Fighters. Damn, it's 1:15 in the morning. It's past 1:15 in the morning. My brain is fried. Yes, Dragon Ball Fighters. Because that'd be cool. Also, I had a joke and it escaped me. Damn it. Oh well, such is life. Oh no, I don't know. It's not really a joke. It's actually a half serious comment. How many new versions of Skyrim do you think they're going to announce at E3 this year?
7.
We're having Skyrim for the 3DS and Skyrim for the PSP and Skyrim for...
It's the Vita now, you fucking jackass.
I'm sorry. Skyrim for Vita. And we're also doing Skyrim for Steam VR. I don't know, is that already a thing?
That's already a thing.
God damn it. But no, I again, a new Fallout would be great. They've been going really hard with the HD, with the complete ground up remakes with like Ratchet and Clank, Crash Bandicoot and Spyro being announced, and I would like to see that for either Jak and Daxter or Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1 through 3.
Oh god.
Oh, why? Oh god, because you don't like either of those series.
Jak and Daxter's not bad.
Do you know how many hours?
Pro Skater's just not my thing.
How many hours of my life I wasted on Pro Skater 2?
I've seen you do it more recently, so yeah.
A lot of hours of my life wasted on Pro Skater 2. All the effort it took to unlock Spider-Man. Spider-Man, that's another thing. I want more information about Insomniac's upcoming Spider-Man game.
It's coming out in September, isn't it?
As true as that is, they debuted Fallout 4 in the year it came out in June, and it came out in November.
Yeah, but Insomnia hasn't been really like hiding anything.
That's true. I guess they haven't, that we know of. If they're hiding it and hiding it well, then we don't know about it.
The secret is you don't play as Spider-Man. You actually play as Green Goblin.
I would totally play
I
that
know
game.
you would.
If it has Spider-Man on the title, I will play it. It could be like a Spider-Man dating simulator. And I would still play like Gwen Stacy or Black Cat.
Doki Doki Spider-Man Club.
Doki Doki, yes. I would play the shit out of Doki Doki Spider-Man Club. But no, I think E3 this year is going to be really, really great. Based on our conversation Tuesday, I do want to see maybe one beautiful cinematic game that just comes out the gate swinging that we had no idea about.
I'd also like a second Horizon Zero Dawn.
It's so funny you mentioned that. I was about to bring up how stoked I was when Horizon Zero Dawn was announced at E3, I believe 2014. Being a Nintendo guy, I watched E3, and my favorite presentation is always Nintendo. Horizon Zero Dawn stole the show for me. It was the game that I thought looked the absolute best in all of E3 2014.
I would like them to keep most of the mechanics of the game, but just speed it up a little bit. Did you ever actually play it?
No, I did
it
not.
was a slow play.
Really?
The game mechanics were good, but everything felt too slow. For me.
Like it physically felt like everything moved too slow, or the game pacing was really slow?
Everything moved too slow.
Gotcha.
Well, your character moved too slow.
That's the issue I have with fucking Gears of War. Now, I'm not an Xbox guy to begin with, but that's the issue I have with Gears of War.
I've never played a Gears of War game.
In my opinion, you're not missing much. And I know it's a pipe dream, and I know it'll never happen, but if I could have one wish for E3 if I could make a wish to the gaming gods right now, if I could make a wish, what would satisfy me, every single other thing can be garbage, but if Sonic Adventure 3 was announced.
You just keep dreaming, buddy.
I do every night in my dreams. I'm all like, gotta go fast.
And then they give you Sonic Forces, and you just gotta cry yourself back to sleep.
I liked Sonic Forces.
It was good for whatever buggy shit it was, yeah.
When in recent memory have we had a Sonic game that wasn't buggy?
Sonic Generations. Really wasn't all that buggy.
Okay, that's fair. Sonic Generations wasn't buggy. I'll give you
And
that.
Sonic Mania is supposed to be fucking amazing. I haven't played it yet though.
Have we really gotten new information about the Pokemon Switch game?
Oh, Stars?
Is it Stars? I couldn't remember if it was called Stars or not.
No, we haven't. So that'd be a good one for them to
Yeah,
go over.
if Nintendo's gonna bring the fire, they're gonna do Pokemon Stars. They're going to do
Smash Bros.
Smash Bros. Of course. I would like to see a Fire Emblem Switch game. I think not that because I'm pretty sure the one that recently came out was and I shouldn't say I'm pretty sure. I know for a fact was like a Dynasty Warriors game, like Hyrule Heroes, whatnot.
Is that Dragon Quest Heroes? Not Dragon Quest. Fire Emblem Heroes. Is that what it was called?
Yeah,
Fire Emblem Warriors.
Fire Emblem Warriors. Fire Emblem Heroes is the mobile game, which is actually really fun. I really enjoy it. But yeah, Fire Emblem Warriors, and I would like to see a legitimate tactical turn-based Fire Emblem game. But again, that's probably wishful thinking.
I'd like to see what they're doing with the Resident Evil 2 remake and the Final Fantasy 7 remake.
Well, you heard that could be delayed till 2023, didn't you?
I will not buy it then.
Yeah, that was
because that's goddamn ridiculous to announce
article.
something. When did they announce that? 2014?
2014 or 2015.
That's goddamn ridiculous to be like, okay, yeah, we've been working on it 3 years. Throw all of your progress away.
Well, they scrapped over.
I know, that's why I said throw. But then like, oh, it'll be 2023. No one should buy it. No one should fund it. They should stop.
Getting a deja vu Kingdom Hearts 3 feeling, aren't you?
Not even that, because they didn't throw away all their well, they developed new engines. They didn't throw away their progress, but they had to find a way to
rebuild it from the ground up, though.
Yeah,
didn't they? I mean, they threw it away, but
they still had all the base character models and shit. It wasn't just like,
I mean,
I don't know. I hate Square Enix as a company so much. They do so many of the wrong fucking things. Let's just move on from this because a lot of people love Square Enix.
By all means, I mean, if you've got something you want to bring up, but first,
I don't actually. But what?
I was gonna say, those of you that are listening at home, by all means, tell us what you want to see at E3 2018.
And it'll probably be better than ours because we're tired.
That's totally true. It wasn't a topic I thought long and hard about because I figured that everything would just instantly come to me. Which, to be fair, it kind of did. There's a lot of things that I am looking forward to.
I was gonna ask you what game you're looking forward to most this year, but I think we kind of covered it in the E3 talk.
Well, a game
that was gonna be my topic, but no.
It depends if we're talking about a game that we know for a fact is coming out. I mean, because like
how else do you know it's coming out?
The E3 thing was speculation. Like we don't know that we're going to see a new remake of a PlayStation 1 game. I would like to see that. For a game that is announced. Well, the game I wanted already came out, and that was Dragon Ball FighterZ, and that's going to be the highlight of my year. But if we're going one step past that, it's going to be Insomniac's Spider-Man game. That looks like everything that Arkham Asylum, everything good about Arkham Asylum, but with a good hero instead of fucking Batman.
Shots fired.
Yeah, you're over here trash talking Square Enix. I'm over here trash talking Batman. Hashtag hate mail. Throw it at us. What? Don't give me that look.
All right. What's your next topic? Since I don't technically have one anymore.
No, by all means, that's a-okay. I actually have a couple. They're both comic book related.
I'm gonna be useless for this.
Well, it's more informational, and that's what I think this podcast is good for. Is information based stuff. And I've told you a little bit about it. At least one of them, maybe both of them. But Marvel is debuting a Chinese comic series. Like, it's going to take place...
They're ripping off, like, Ninja Batman?
No, I wouldn't say that. It's not characters we're familiar with. It's not like taking Spider-Man or taking Iron Man and putting them in China. It is whole new characters. They are in the main Marvel Comics universe, but it's their first ever Chinese characters, and it's going to take place in China. It's actually... I think at least the first issues of each, because they're releasing 2 series. The first issue of both of them have been released.
Right.
In China, they are going to be getting a Western release, but there is no date on that as of yet. But what's really really cool is the first, in my opinion, the art style. It's like imagine. Have you ever read
westernized manga?
Yeah, no, that's what I was going to say. Yeah, westernized. It's the manga art style with the Western color palettes, and it looks fantastic.
What are the names of the new heroes?
They are very Chinese, and I would have to look them up.
This is Ping Pong Ming Mong, and this is Fred.
But no, I remember the general gist of the stories. Like, one of them is this dude. The main dude. He's like 18 years old. He wields a sword of flame, and he is the last in his line of. He's basically the most current in his line of generation that are descended from the gods, and he's trying to do something, attacking a bunch of gods with a sword made of flame, which is fucking dope. I really want to read that.
Sounds like they really like Zelda.
Yeah, right. And the second series, and of course they coincide with each other, is this business lady who oversees this big financial business because. What is it with Marvel and business people? You know, Danny Rand, Iron Man. Now we've got this Chinese business chick, and her superpower is controlling air currents. I don't know how.
Some Avatar shit?
Right, yeah. I don't know how they're going to turn that into something super cool. I have no doubts Marvel could.
It's just some villain who's at the park one day flying a kite. She's like, I'm going to fuck up his day. He is going to have the worst kite flying experience of life. He wasn't a villain until that day. She created Kite Man.
Kite Man.
Which is much less scary to Jewish people than Kike Man.
And that's not racist because we're saying Kike Man shouldn't exist.
Yeah, exactly.
But no, I think that they're both going to be cool. I can't wait for the Western releases. Art style is just off the charts. And one thing really cool they've done is like they've shown some stills, shown some screenshots, and some of the tech like in the main.
How can you have anything other than stills?
Yeah, that was a stupid word choice.
Look at this comic book. It's actually on DVD format.
What the fuck was I gonna say? Oh, so they've like shown some screenshots and like some of the technology in the boys' room, like the computer and whatnot, said Stark Industries on it. Like they're really trying to drive home. Yeah, Starku. They're really trying to drive home that this is part of the main Marvel continuity, even if it's not gonna have a whole lot of crossover stuff. And which really makes me wonder if this takes off in America, if when it gets this Western release and people love it, because I haven't bought a comic in a really long time. I've been doing other things. I just haven't prioritized purchasing comics.
You good? We had a crew member dying.
No, I haven't prioritized purchasing comics, but I'm definitely going to be purchasing these when they come out. And if they're successful in the West, I wonder if we're going to get to see these characters do team-ups with the Avengers and folks like that. Since they're part of the same continuity.
Well, I would assume they'd have to if they're trying to launch a new comic book, or even a new character in like a pre-existing comic book. It's smarter to put them in with already established characters for a bit.
Like what Attack on Titan did with Marvel.
Yeah, pretty much.
So, do you remember that? Did you ever actually read that?
I did not read it.
It was in
but
Japanese,
I know of it.
So I couldn't read it, but I just seeing the stills of the Titans attacking New York and Spider-Man swinging through, screaming something in Japanese. I don't fucking know what.
It's probably just shit. But no, I would think they'd have to. If they're trying to launch one, they really want it to be successful. I think they'd have to have a crossover within the first few, what are they called? Issues?
Yeah, issues.
Because that just makes sense marketing wise.
And honestly, with the little seeing a poster of Iron Man in the background while he's walking through the city, seeing his computer said Stark Industries, like all those little nods like that seem like they would build up to something more than just we don't have to know. They don't have to do that stuff to tell us they're in the same universe. It's a Marvel comic. We know they're in the same universe because Marvel comics, share
right.
that. So if you're going to be teasing us with stuff like pictures of Iron Man in China,
you got to throw Tony Stark in there somewhere.
Or anyone, because I'm not a big Iron Man fan. I'm gonna
I am a big Iron Man fan.
So
I'm a fan of the drunken, paralyzed Iron Man. That's the one I like. The one that's cynical and just a fucking asshole. Not the charming asshole that we get with
Robert
RDJ.
Yeah.
But
not that he does a bad job at all.
No, he does a great job. I just like the douchebag of a hero.
Yeah, Disney won't ever let a superhero have a drinking problem.
Or probably be in a wheelchair. Black is fine. Wheelchair is too far.
Wasn't War Machine in a wheelchair at one point?
What?
Wasn't War Machine in a wheelchair?
He got paralyzed, but no, they gave him the ability to use his legs
that's
again.
True. That's true.
No wheelchairs in the Marvel universe.
Is that why we
except for Xavier, I guess.
No, that's not even the Marvel universe. That's Fox.
Yeah, okay, fair.
If we're talking about the movies, so yeah.
I am talking about the movie.
Disney is just anti-wheelchair. We don't see ramps, nothing.
Well, goddamn. These movies are not handy capable.
Handy capable, I like that. And then the last comic book-ish related topic that I have is actually about Image Comics, which you don't hear a lot of folks talking about Image unless it's talking about Spawn. So, and with the Spawn movie coming out, Image. First of all, I was gonna say Image could be taking on the DCEU, but then again, that's not fucking hard. I think that the Twilight Saga takes on the DC universe.
Still a better love story than DCEU.
But so of course we got the Spawn movie coming out, which is based off the Image Comics.
Yeah, but
property.
it's gonna be terrible.
Really, you think so?
It's all gonna be done from the perspective of other people, like victims and stuff.
I know.
And it's gonna be like a first-person view, and I'm just not okay with it.
I'm holding out hope that
I think it's gonna make me very barfy, and also motion sick.
So are you like how I feel about Venom? I think Venom looks like garbage. I'm gonna go see it anyway because it's
pretty
Venom.
much.
So you okay? But
I'm gonna see it because it's Spawn, and there's not a beautiful goddamn CG cape with chains. I'm out.
A beautiful goddamn CG cape with chains. Yeah, I don't even have words for that. That in and of itself is
Spawn. That is Spawn.
That is Spawn, like Ray William Johnson is YouTube.
Yeah, but he obviously wasn't. So is Spawn not Spawn? I don't know. I'm too tired for this shit. What's the next thing?
But no, Image Comics also has recently been. It's really nowadays we have a lot of superhero movies or comic book movies.
Too goddamn many.
Well, I think let's just specify a difference between superhero and comic, because like Sin City is a comic book movie, Walking Dead is a comic book TV show. So this is going to be a comic book movie. It's not a superhero movie. Also by Image Comics, called Infidels. And what makes this?
Okay.
Yeah. Well, what makes this?
Is it supposed to be controversial?
In a way, yeah. You can call it that.
Would I though? No.
I wouldn't. I can see why people will, and you know that when more word about this gets out, the internet's gonna talk about how controversial it is. I don't think it's controversial. I still think it's gonna be cool. Image Comics has a 5-part horror comic series called Infidels that just got greenlit for a movie. But what makes this a rare occurrence is that the 5-part series isn't finished yet. Issue 3 comes out this week. It was greenlit.
Oh, this is the one I'm talking about. Yeah.
Yeah,
you were talking about this the other day.
This was greenlit for a movie after just 2 issues,
which is pretty fucking impressive.
No, and it's going to be a horror movie because it's a horror comic, and basically it's about this Muslim family that moves to. I don't know if they're in New York or Chicago, where they move to some big city, and they move into this shitty, rundown, slummy apartment with a bunch of other, basically these guys are Muslim. There's a black family, there's white family. They all basically, there's these racial tensions.
People.
Right. There's supposed to, there were racial tensions, but then they find out there's, this fucking demon in the...
There were racial tensions, and then they grew the fuck up and realized that we're all the same.
Or they grew the fuck up and realized there's a demon in here. Let's put that aside so we can not die in this goddamn apartment.
I'd just rather them solve it through common rationality than demon fucking spawned awareness.
It's an Image comic movie and you use the word spawned. I like that. But no, I think it's going to be really cool. I want to see another horror comic book movie. I think that's going to be really cool. I think that if it was good enough to get greenlit after 2 issues, to me that's a huge sign that this is going to be awesome, or it's going to be incredibly overhyped, one of the two.
Yeah, I'm teetering on the edge of whether I want to see it or not.
You'll want to see after I tell you this. Guess what the main writer's name is?
What?
Well, I told you.
If you say it's Todd McFarlane.
No.
Okay.
I told you he is a Muslim family is the central focus. And I assume based on the name, and I could be wrong about this, but I assume based on the name that he is of Islam, the writer is of Islam descent, but his name is Pornsak.
Pornsak?
Pornsak. Pornsak.
Yeah, now I'm definitely out. Actually,
that's not the main character of the story.
no,
the writer's
that's
name.
what I will call the main character of the story.
His porn sack.
Good old porn sack saving the day.
But I
It's a bird. It's a plane. It's porn sack.
Call me 12 years old, whatever. When I was reading about this comic series getting a movie and I read the writer's name, I could not help but just chuckle. And I don't think I'm any less of a person for it. You hear someone's name is porn sack, the same thing is going to come to everyone's mind. It's just whether or not they're going to vocalize it. You know what? I'm here on the internet, which is forever till the EMPs come, vocalizing it.
My biggest fear.
You need to build a Faraday cage for your computer so all our channel shit's saved.
That is literally my biggest fear in the world, though.
Is an EMP?
Mm-hmm.
Why is that?
A small nuclear detonation in the atmosphere above the Midwest
No,
to take out all of North America.
Oh, I thought you were about to explain what an EMP was. I'm like, I fucking know what it is. I said, why is that your
saying
fear?
because
no, I misunderstood.
And nothing is hardened anymore. Even Air Force One isn't hardened against EMP attacks anymore.
Really?
We would be shit out of luck.
I really want this. Like, I'm not saying anything positive or negative about the president, but you said Air Force One is not hardened against an EMP. I want Kim Jong-un to be listening to this and be like, oh, how our method of attack. Like, because we've said something stupid on the internet that can get
that caused the president to die.
That can just...
And everyone in the hospital and everyone who has diabetes to die within a week.
Oh, die better than me. Was that a bad joke?
That was a really bad joke.
Was it a good pun, though?
It was a decent pun. There's no pun is a good pun.
See, I think that we're
the strength of puns comes from how terrible they are.
Okay, was that bad enough to be good?
Yes.
Okay. Was it a AAA big budget movie or was it a Bruce Campbell movie? That's I'm going to start asking people how my puns were.
But I always liked Bruce Campbell better.
Exactly. The more Bruce Campbell the pun, the better. And I want more Bruce Campbell.
You know what the diabetic people don't do? They don't say, give me some sugar, baby. I'm really tired.
Oh, my God. You know what? On that note, I think that we are going to wrap this one up. I hope you guys have a fantastic weekend. Rest of your week, whenever you're watching this. It is May, what is today? May 17th.
Oh, shit.
May 17th, yeah.
I'm behind.
You are behind. That's A-okay. Remember that June 14th through 17th, we will be at
Cosplaycon.
Cosplaycon's in Jeff City. We'll be cosplaying. It's going to be very exciting. We actually purchased our tickets today.
Woo!
And if you want to come see us, then by all means, come say hi. Talk to us about Geeks of Wrath.
I like how you say, like, are we just going to be wearing giant drinking games pins or something? Because they're just going to see two people cosplaying and be like, neat, and walk away.
That's true. We'll have to find some way. You know what? Pull a Joker from Batman and, like, when we click the trigger on our guns, just flag pops out that says drinking games. Oh, so now you know we're cosplaying as people with guns. What does that mean?
Well, that really fucking narrows that down.
You know we're not going to be cosplaying as fucking Link or Sonic or something. Like anyone can accurately cosplay Sonic.
This has got to stop.
Anyway, please like, comment, subscribe. By all means, tell us what you want to see at E3 or tell us what you want to talk about as far as any other topics we covered. And check out our drinking games videos where we get drunk and commentate on video games as we play them.
Later, guys.